Hey guys, Andy of AKS here with your property market update for DE65. If you've watched one of these before, you know we're looking at the four key areas of what's going on in the market of the month just gone, compared to the same period the year before, so we can hopefully show you exactly what's happening. The first thing you're going to see is that there are less sales agreed. That has been a consistent trend through the year, but there's 31% less sales agreed during September compared to September 22. However, there are more new properties coming on the market, and that has also been a pretty consistent trend through the year. So there were 9% more new properties that were added. It doesn't take a genius to work out that if you have less sales getting agreed and more properties getting added, that the overall number of properties is going to be a fair bit higher, and there is a massive 92% more property available. To a certain extent, that becomes self-fulfilling, because one of the things that stops people putting their property on the market is not being able to find somewhere they want to buy. And certainly last year there were times where there's hardly anything available, so that definitely was kind of deterring people from coming to market. Now there is just an awful lot more choice, but what it also then means is that you're competing for the same pool of buyers, and there's more properties that you're competing with, which kind of leads into what we'll look at next: the number of price reductions. Given the increased competition and the fact that the market is definitely tougher, it isn't surprising that there's been a lot more people needing to adjust the price downwards. So we've had 78% more price reductions getting made during September. It is definitely much more of a buyer's market now than it was before. Our experience here is that if you price things well and you market them well, buyers are there. It's certainly not a bad market. We're not seeing mortgage applications getting refused, we're not seeing down valuations on any great scale. So actually there's a lot of things there where the market's still quite positive, but it isn't what it was. And I think a lot of the price reductions come from people maybe in their minds thinking it's still last year, and that they can act in that same way. You can't now. There's numbers of more properties that you're competing with, things are tougher. So if you're going to get a sale, you've got to market it well and price it right. And if you do those two things, you won't have any problems in selling. As always, if you've got any specific questions you'd like answered on your own properties, please just fire us a message across. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next month.